welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man proudly presents another episode. Actually, no, this is a review, my review, unboxing and review on the Batman, that is 89 Batman, Jazzinc Batmobile. Now, of course, if you've been following my channel for the longest time, you know that this is a piece that I have been waiting for the longest time. To finally have this in, yeah, you know the kid is definitely excited. Now, again, I have taken the liberty to pull everything outside the box, assemble this, but what I'm going to do is take you through everything as far as operation, the tools, everything that actually comes with it. And listen, right off the back, outside the box, this piece is phenomenal. But again, this is my in-depth review. Now, mind you, at this particular point, I don't have my 89 Batman in yet from Hot Toys, but I will. So yeah, once I get that, it will complete the set for me. But I must say, first in hand review on this, it looks incredible. So again, this is my review on this vehicle. We're going to give you a breakdown. I will be actually giving you a breakdown in just a few moments. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and you already know what it is. Let's go. Now, right off the back, just to kind of let you know, these are the accessories. This is everything that actually you get in the box aside from the Batmobile. Now, again, I've taken the liberty to install all the pieces on the car, but I'll take you through that briefly here. But again, this is to let you know what is inside the box. Now, as you see here, it does come with all the known accessories. You get its own mini screwdriver, pair of tweezers. This right here is what you're going to need, and I'm going to tell you what this is actually used for a little bit later, but you will definitely need that. If you don't already know, this is for the exhaust, and it's going to give you a certain effect. This right here is a magnet. Now, this is a magnet that you're going to use to open up some of the hatches on a vehicle to install some of the pieces. So he was gracious enough to give us that. Also, we get this. You already know what it is. This actually is another tool that you'll be using briefly here, and I'll show you where that goes. Also, you get now again, which he didn't have to do, but he did. He gave you a travel adapter. Now, this adapter is basically to translate the power, depending on where you're at and what you use. This is what you're going to actually utilize to convert, whichever option you use. Now, right here, this piece right here, I'm so excited about. This is the same remote that Batman used to operate the Batmobile. So again, this is something special. It already comes with the battery installed, so you'll be able to use that. Now, again, this vehicle comes with a power adapter that you plug into the vehicle, and then this is the remote that you're going to use to operate. So definitely, I'm glad that they didn't have to include batteries in that, but everything, it walks you through everything. Now, just to let you know, 7, 8, 9, and 10, those buttons are actually used. It gives you like sort of like some sound effects. You'll get a chance to hear Michael Keaton in the background a bit, some of the car chases, everything. Now, I'm not going to play him live because, again, don't want to get a copyright strike or anything like that for it, but just trust me, that's what those are for. This, number one, is basically for the headlights. Number two is for the inside of the vehicle. Number three is basically for the lights from the exhaust. And then number four, I believe it actually is utilized to give you the effects that you're looking for as far as the smoke effects for the exhaust. I think it's number 4 is number 6. Don't get me wrong, but I'll take you through it once we get there. And I think actually, yeah, so number 5, so number 4, I'm sorry, is for the exhaust. Number 5 is actually for the turbine in front of the car. And then number 6 is what you're going to actually use for the smoke effects with the exhaust in the back of the car. Love this piece. I love the Batman, I was about to say Spider-Man, the Batman emblem on the front of this. It looks great. I mean, the light up features for it are phenomenal, but yeah, I love this piece. And I'm so glad that he gave it to us. Here is the book that you get. It's the signature book that you get. In here, it basically shows you pretty much everybody responsible for the vehicle. If you turn the page here, you can see, if you open up, you get a chance to see like the Batmobile itself. You get a chance to see the again, like the 89 emblem on the front. It also shows you, like, you get a chance, again, it's an incredible book because you get a chance to see some of the photos that were actually taken, but then also, just a bit of a story about Yos's journey and actually completing this piece here. Again, some other things. You get a chance to see the artist that was responsible for a lot of these vehicles. His name is Julian I think it's Caldo or stuff like that. You get a chance to see that. There are a few surprises in here. Also, you have our very own, like if you go to the back, I think it's to the very back. Now here you have some of the artists that were responsible for the Batmobile, depending on which version. You have like the 89, of course, but then you actually have the Justice Mobile, and then also the 2022. So you have a few of those in here if you kind of go through it. A few more pictures, stuff like that you get a chance to see. But let me get back here to the back. I think it's in the back. I'm not really sure. Actually, no, I think it's before the credits here. You get a few surprises. I'm going to actually find, yes, here it is. So definitely you get, now here is a review from Justin. So definitely you get just like a little unboxing for past vehicles. There's Justin, there's Mafia, there's Jetta Patrol. So you get a chance to see some of the other YouTubers that were, highly responsible for some of the reviews on the vehicles. But that's like a nice little touch. Yos, if you're listening, hopefully I can make it on the next book, man. Put me in there, bro. Now that I'm actually part of the team and I'm actually been initiated into the vehicles, man, put me in, coach. But no, I like this, man. I like that we actually get this book. Very nice touch. So yeah, this is everything that actually you're going to need when you're assembling the vehicle. And again, I'm so glad that he gave it to us. So that means we didn't have to search for a lot of stuff. But this right here is going to be your best friend. Right here is going to be your best friend. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to that Batmobile. Now, right now we are in the front of the car because I'm just basically taking you through it. So again, you can see some of the features by detail. Now, again, we have the headlights here, so you can see them around here. And here is basically the turbine. Now, the turbine is, pretty much in front of the car. If you actually take a look and see that in detail, you actually get such a grandiose look, incredible piece. Now, again, if you want, and mind you, the paint job on this is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's like it's straight out of a movie. Man, I can't explain how excited I am about this piece and how beautiful it is. And I'm so happy to have it. I am definitely so happy to have this piece. Anyway, let me stop gushing. So in order for you to basically operate the headlights, again, you're going to need our trusty remote. And here, number 1 is how you actually operate the headlights. So you basically press that. There you go. That's the headlights right there, right? So that's what you actually get with that. Again, on, off, on, off. Simple operations, works fine. Such a gem of a piece. It's incredible. Now, if we pan in, of course, you can see the turbine here. Now, that turbine is definitely incredible. One of the most, it is the coming attraction. It's I would actually say one of the main attractions. Now, again, all you need to do, because you're going to use this remote, definitely. So what you're going to do for this one is you press the number 5. So the number 5 right there, when you press it, you can actually see the exhaust. I'm sorry, the turbine. So my turbine works fully functional. So basically it's there, you do that, on, off. So it's all you do is press the number 5 on your remote, of course, the number 5 here, on, off. And that's how you operate the turbine. So it's simple, very simple. I told you, this right here is gonna definitely be your best friend. This remote is phenomenal. I'm telling you, it does what it needs to do. So again, on like that when it comes to the lights, that's number 1, and number 5 is for the turbine. So there you go. That's the front of the car, and I'm telling you, that right there is fire. It's incredible. I love this piece. I'm just saying, I'm gushing, but I have a right to. Anyway, let's turn it off, on and off. You already know what it is, man. Let's go to the rest of the car. You already know what it is. And right here, this is the canopy. So this is the canopy, the actual compartment where the figure is going to go. Now, mind you, I do want to remind you guys that Yost is going to be providing us, and if you can see me in here, I'm sorry, it's just because the car is super shiny, but he is going to be providing us with a companion piece to put inside the vehicle, so you don't have to put your figure in there if you don't want to damage it. But again, with the canopy, all you do is you want to slide it forward like that. So it's just quite simple. You slide that forward just like that, simple. So it slides in and out. So basically this is how you close it. You just open it like that, and then you close it. Just quite simple, right? But the beauty, the magic is on the inside of the car, right? So again, you see the material, you see the interior. Look at that. Look at that. That looks incredible. That's the interior, that's the seats. That's where the vehicle is going to go, and you can see like the compartment up in there. That's where some of the gadgets are. They're actually behind the figure itself. But you can actually pose 2 figures in here. I cannot wait until Yost gives us Catwoman, because I will be posing her in here next to, you know, Bruce Wayne himself. I might try to see if I can mod another figure. You know, I wish they would have gave us like a Vicky Vale. That would be incredible too. I wish somebody does it, but again, that's the canopy piece. Now, again, like I told you, the magic is on the inside. So when we look on the inside of this piece, right, this is where the lights are and how they are on the inside of the car. So when you want to turn those on, it's just quite simple. It doesn't take a lot. You basically hit number 3 on the remote. This your trusty remote. So you hit 3 and you're on, off, on, off. Now again, if you go in, if you want to take more of a look, let me show you, because I'm trying to, it's hard to get it in there, but pause. But again, on. You see those lights? That's the lights inside. That's the inside of the car. So you get a detailed view of everything that's in front. Tires already installed, but look how beautiful that looks. Phenomenal, phenomenal. But that's just like more detail. And again, it's just trying to get it in because the canopy blocks it, but you get a chance to see the lights in all its glory and everything turned on. But the interior of this car is phenomenal. Now, Brother Cousins has it too. He told me he was able to get his Batman, his 89 in. So I'm pretty sure I would be able to, but I just don't want to damage the suit. So I'll wait for that companion piece. But again, off, on, it looks beautiful. Phenomenal. Phenomenal workings in this car. Even the lights in the back are on. That's incredible. On. You can see the lights back there behind the seats. And yes, they do light up. If you see it, the lights are on, off. Beautiful. Come on, man. Come on, Yost. You're showing off, buddy. You're showing off, but we got you. We got you. Love it. Now, as you can see here, these are the wheels. Now, here's the thing, and I wanted to tell you about this really quick. On here is the, these are magnetized. So these basically go on the hubcaps. These are bat emblems that go on a tire. Now, Yost did talk to us about this. So what they're going to do, yours may come a tad bit different from mine. So on the tires itself, it's supposed to be magnetized, but it isn't really strong enough. So what I had to do was use like blue tack to stick it on so it sticks. I didn't want to glue it on at all just in case and run the risk of paint damaging it. So blue tack, it just comes off. It's just as easy. But the tires, you can see, look phenomenal. Just simple. But yours will probably come with like maybe a double-sided that you could stick on a bit easier. I don't know if it's going to be stickers. I don't know what it would actually be. But it'll have like basically a decab or something like that you can actually put on there, and it'll be cool. But again, those wheels are thick. It looks good. They're durable. Again, this thing moves. You can lock them in. It's phenomenal. The wheels on this is incredible. So again, Yost flexing on us again. It looks phenomenal. Now, as you can see, this is the compartment that actually holds the machine gun. Now, in order to get to it, you're going to need this particular tool right here, which is going to be your magnet. You're going to use this tool to open up that compartment to get to the machine gun underneath. So what you do is simply detach the piece right there, which definitely lifts up the compartment that actually holds the machine gun. And then with the gun, you just actually open it. You want to slide it out like so, and it actually sits there. And then what you do is there's going to be a piece at the top of the gun that you just slide up simply like that. Voila. Sits up nice and neat. Let me see if we can slide it the whole way up. So then it sits up exactly like that. And as you can see, you have the machine gun on the side of the car. Just as simply as that. Again, it comes with the stock here that you can actually even pull back up and retract. It has the ammunition in the top lid. You can switch that back down, and then all you do is push that back down like so, and then you take the lid and pop it right back on the top. Simple and plain. And as you can see on the left side of the car, same thing, same compartment. You're going to take the magnet, pop it on just like so. You're going to lift it up exactly like that, and voila, you have the other machine gun, which, as you can see, lifts out, does the same thing, put it right back down, and you pop the lid right back on top of it exactly like that, and you're good to go. Simple and plain, but nice little additive. What I probably would have wanted to see with this is maybe if this just slid back and then you can just pull the gun out of it like that. It would have kind of saved the trouble of like lifting off this piece. But you know, it's accurate based on, I guess, the film or itself. But again, if it had just slid back and you see the guns open just like it did in the movie, I think it would have been easier. But you know, again, this one little small critique, but not really too big. But anyway, moving on. As you can see here, we have these compartments. Now, this particular compartment right here is where the bat disc is. So to get to that, all you need to do is open up the side hatch like there. You see the discs on the very top in which you can slide out. And as you can see, that is the bat disc that comes with it. This thing doesn't want to focus. There you go. That's the bat disc that comes with the and then which you can actually place in this compartment. And then what you do is just simply slide it there like so, and you're good to go. Now, for another piece, there's another piece that I want to get to right here. And this is this particular compartment that holds the grappling hook. Now you slide that down like so. In this particular piece, you're going to need your tweezers, because what you're going to do is put it in like that. You can grab the actual, again, the grappling hook. And as you can see, the grappling hooks do fold out. It has the pieces there that they do actually fold out if you want them to. I'm going to get it to focus, but yep, that's the actual grappling hook. And it goes right in the side here, like so. Pop that in, and then you just lift up and cover. Boom, there you go. Just that easy. But this is beautiful. Looks amazing. Such an amazing piece. It looks amazing. Love it. Let's go. Okay, so right here, we are at the rear lights for the vehicle. Again, paint job is immaculate, but just something simple. Same remote. You're going to actually press number 2 on your remote. So you press that and your lights come on. Very bright, vibrant. As you can see on both sides, we have the exhaust back here. Incredible, but definitely just simple. Using the same remotes, powered up, off, on, off, on. But again, incredible, incredible detail. And Yost is the detail to his attention to detail when it comes to this vehicle is phenomenal. But definitely he took this to another level. It looks incredible. So Yost, I have to say, man, bro, you killed it. So again, just simple with the headlights. I just want to show you every piece of this car because it's phenomenal. But you know what? It's time for the magic. Now right here, we are in the back. Now, as you can see, this is the exhaust back here. And it actually has a cap that covers it. It keeps that covered. And it's important that you actually do because I'm telling you, there's reasons why. Now, again, this is powering on the exhaust. As you can see, the lights back there flicker. I mean, they power on. Now, the thing is, that's not the magical part. We're going to get to that in just a second. But I just wanted to turn these lights on. But what you want to do is you remove this piece right here. Now, this piece you can actually take off because what you want to do is a little piece that actually goes in the back of the car to covers the exhaust. You want to take that off first because what I'm about to show you next is completely magical. Now we have the lights here that are already lit up. And again, now these two pieces right here, they come separately. You have to basically put those on. You line them up right. But these are accessories that come with the car. But again, you see the exhaust. Now, what you want to do on your car, number 6, you want to use a remote. You press number 6 and watch what happens. Boom. You see that? I mean, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Phenomenal. On all you do, and I'll show you how this happens, but again, this is the exhaust. You see the lights flickering on. If you take it to the side, look at that. Come on, magical. Number 6 on your remote gives you this effect. And then you just simply turn it off just like that, followed by the lights. Boom. Now, if you're wondering how you actually assemble this or how you get that effect, I'll show you exactly how it happens and where it is. Let's go. Now, this is the hood of the car, right? So all you do, especially if you want to supply what's needed for the exhaust, is you're going to lift this compartment up. Now, back here, there's a compartment, and this is where your tools are going to come in effect. So basically, the tool that I used earlier, this right here is what you're going to use to unscrew both the right and left side of the vehicle itself, or of the panel itself. So once, and I keep mine pretty much unscrewed just in case I have to get in here. I don't want to keep unscrewing it and screwing it back in. But of course, you can put some accessories back here. You just don't want to pack it too much, but it's, quite simple. But what you're going to do is you lift this piece up. Back here, you can see all the wirings for the batteries and stuff like that, or, where the components go, what lights up the vehicle, it's just running all the lines through. But in this special compartment right here, which you want to kind of lift up, in here, let me pull that out, is where you're going to actually take this tool, which you basically fill up with water. All it takes is water, no special liquids. You basically put it right there. You fill it up. Simple as that. Make sure it's nice and full. And then what you want to do is take this piece, put it back on the top because you want to keep it covered. And that's how, when you come down here, let me turn the lights on first. So we turn that light on, and then we press number 6. That's how you get the exhaust effect. Simple as that. Easy. Easy, not hard, nice and simple. Look at that. Magical. Genius. I love it. I love it. I simply love it. Yost, you knocked it out of the park with this, man. You definitely did. You knocked it out of the park. That is so magical. It is the price of admission. I just love it. I love it. I know you guys love it because I love it too. My final thoughts on the Jazzinc Batmobile. Listen, I don't have the Hot Toys version, so I can't really do a comparison on it. But what I will tell you, just from word of mouth and talking to people like Jay and 16 Syndicate, shout out to both of them, they said that this trumps it all, basically as far as the paint application. Now, it's not to say that the Hot Toys version isn't good. I don't have it to do a comparison, and I didn't have any plans on getting it, especially when I knew this was going to be the piece that I wanted. This was going to solidify my collection. This was going to be the one that trumped them all. And I'm telling you right now, it lives up to everything, and it delivers on so many different levels, from the exhaust to the turbine to the lights to the paint application to the tires, the hidden compartments, the canopy, inside of the canopy, the interior of the car, even the effect with the exhaust in the back. Makes this one phenomenal piece. It is phenomenal, if I must say myself. This is a phenomenal piece, a must-have for your collection. Do yourself a favor. If you need or you want to get this particular vehicle, if you want to have it in your collection, do not pass on it. Listen, if you're on a wait list, stay on that wait list. Wait it out. If you got snail mail, even though no matter how long it takes, it's well worth it. If you are an 89 Batman fan like I am, it is well worth it. It is everything that you want in a vehicle. When I say everything, it is everything that you want in a vehicle and more. This thing lives up to everything that I could have ever wanted out of a vehicle. And I'm not just saying that. I'm simply excited about this vehicle. It is a beast. And the one thing I will say about it, the only critique that I have, literally, two. One is the batteries, but also with the exhaust. Wish it might have had like a bit more of a sound effect, on it, like a natural sound effect, like in a movie. And also I wish that this car would have had like revving sounds, like you could just rev it up. More sound effects would have made this car, again, it's dope. It's everything I wanted, but just to give us that realism, just to have that car rev up. But yes, do get yours from Jazzinc. Shout out to Jazzinc dioramas. Cannot wait for that Catwoman. Also, there will be a companion piece that Yost will be releasing with this vehicle, so that's going to be coming soon. So again, definitely excited about it. I know you will be. I'm your boy Lael for the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you are always up to date to what we got going here on the channel. And with that being said, peace out, enjoy, until the next video, I'm out.